and welcome back to
the Zach
and Buzz Review. Okay, so I brought something in today.
About time. I get a break this time.
Something small, something enjoyable, I guess.
Okay.
Right, here we go. It's a box.
It's a box.
It's a box. So.
Ooh, it's a tear strip box.
Tear strip box. Let's go for
Is he going to get it off completely?
It's going to be clean.
No. Oh dear, that was a bad. That was a bad start.
Preposterous. Like totally fine for you. Oh.
It's not even got a red strip on it.
Come on.
This is disappointing, Amazon.
Amazon, what are you doing? Now, I did order this
one part of opening
via you, didn't I?
Opening an Amazon product is the pleasure of opening it up.
Definitely.
Not having to peel it to pieces.
Oh, the box is
It's all going wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all going completely wrong. Oh well.
Chuck it away.
Chuck it away. So, I ordered this via you using Prime so I could get free shipping.
Free shipping, yes.
So that insinuates that it's under £25.
Yay!
So, I paid the grand total of £14.15 for the movie The One-Armed Boxer.
Woohoo!
So this is a martial arts movie, a classic martial arts movie. It's a Blu-ray that has been released by Eureka. So hopefully there should be some interesting bits and bobs in here.
Is Eureka famed for the martial art movie distribution?
Now that's interesting because I've kind of looked into these kind of martial arty kind of Chinese-y kung fu-y movies a lot recently, and you seem to get kind of quite a varied amount.
I'm just looking at the year on this, 1971.
Yeah, you're getting quite a varied distribution on it from like lots of different companies, but this one, I looked at the sequel actually, which is actually called The One-Armed Boxer 2 or Master of the Flying Guillotine, and I saw a trailer for that and it looks just crazy. So I thought I'd go for the original.
A lot of these movies I would have seen probably back in the sort of late 70s onwards and through the 80s and 90s. So I'm interested to see if this sort of brings back any memories for me, because you're continually asking your dad what movies did you watch when you were...
precisely.
And I cannot for the life of me, because they're so many decades ago, remember the names, and they changed the names, don't they?
They do. They do.
Change the name.
Depends on the international release and things.
So I'm interested to see this one. So do you want to tell us about this? This is DVD, is it?
Blu-ray.
Oh, it's a Blu-ray.
Special edition Blu-ray.
So this makes more sense at the price.
Yeah, it's kind of your untraditional kind of square box for a Blu-ray, so I can understand why you mistook it for a DVD.
Because it's a clear box as well. Yeah, normally you've got a blue box or black box or a silver box.
Well, I think...
Don't you get a red box once in a while for a Blu-ray?
I think that was the kind of not ultra HD. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
But it's mostly blue.
Mostly.
Actually, isn't the 4Ks black ones?
Black ones, yeah.
Right, the black one's 4Ks. He's getting in there.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Going for the open.
So...
I don't really know anything about what's going to be contained in here, but hopefully there's something of interest.
Well, hopefully a disc.
Hopefully a disc, yeah. That'd be good. There's some packing. There we go.
I always get the job of throwing the packing on.
I can throw it over there. Okay. Do you not want the job?
Oh, I do. I enjoy it.
Okay, he's got the job.
I've got the job.
There's the front.
Okay.
Pretty good. Would you like me to read the synopsis?
I would like you to tell us the synopsis, Zach.
Excuse me if I get any pronunciations wrong. Okay. Jimmy Wang Yu, one-armed swordsman, master of the flying guillotine.
I remember the one-armed swordsman, yeah.
Yep. Stars as Yi Tian Long, a top martial artist who, after incurring the wrath of a local gang leader, is attacked by a team of deadly mercenaries and his right arm violently severed. Hence the name of the title. Yu Ten soon trains his remaining arm to be stronger than ever and goes on a rip-roaring rampage of revenge.
A rip-roaring rampage of revenge.
Yep.
I love that.
Featuring a multitude of unique and inventive fight sequences against opponents from around the world, including Japanese and Okinawan karate experts, Tibetan monks, Thai kickboxers, and an Indian yoga master. One-Armed Boxer is one of the most influential and exciting martial arts movies of the 70s.
Ooh, so maybe I have seen it. Certainly sounds exciting.
1080p presentation of the Blu-ray in HD restoration, original Mandarin and English audio options. That's good.
Well, that's good.
Alternate Mandarin soundtrack.
Do they have subtitles as well?
Yeah, it's got dub.
Right.
Optional English subtitles. Feature-length audio commentaries by Asian film expert Frank something. Stills gallery, original trailer, and the Chinese professionals TV spot. There we are. Okay.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh,
you got to go for the smell. Ooh. Alternate cover. It's got an alternate cover.
It's got an alternate cover. Do you know those people streaming out there? You probably don't know what an alternate cover is.
That's the standard cover. That's the newly commissioned artwork by Eureka.
And you can take the cover out.
We're going for the,
we're
going for the swap. We're going for the swap.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Look at that. Now, I love the fact they go to this kind of detail.
That's what really makes them kind of collector's pieces now. Because Blu-rays have become a lot more kind of like, it's the Blu-ray, and usually you get art cards or posters or alternate covers are always the thing that get me. And if you're familiar with Jack, then he's always one for like the spine numbers.
Yep.
So if it's part of like a collection or something, you have to get all of them.
There we go. So alternate cover.
Okay, I've just got to get the spine alignment.
Oh, spine alignment is crucial.
Yep. Okay.
And it's like you've got a completely new movie.
Boom.
Boom.
There we go. The original
boxer.
The original poster.
The original poster.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any posters or art cards in this one.
Booklet even.
Or booklet. It is literally just the disc. Which is totally fine.
The disc has got artwork on it as well.
Yep. There we go. See if we get it the right way round. There we go.
Is that the original? Oh, that's the
newly commissioned artwork.
The newly commissioned artwork.
It's an 18, so expect lots of violence.
Yes.
What's it on the back?
Well,
suitable for persons over
This is Japanese, is it?
Chinese.
Oh, it's Chinese.
Chinese.
I say the Japanese movies were great for spurting over gushing blood scenes and things.
Cue Shogun Assassin reference.
Yeah, so be interesting to revisit
check this one out. Yeah. So I think that's what we're going to do now. We are going to go and watch this, and then we can come back and share our thoughts. And we're back. So we just watched The One-Armed Boxer on Blu-ray.
We did.
What did you think?
Right, well, obviously I grew up with 1970s kind of martial arts movies, but back in the day only if they got shown on the television, which was very rare. So it really wasn't until the 80s and we had VHS that we started to really delve into the Eastern martial arts movies.
What I must commend about this is the restoration. It was really good.
Yeah.
Super
picture
clear.
Quality, fantastic.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Storyline, I'd say it's kind of atypical to a lot of these Asian martial arts movies.
I think it definitely prioritised the fighting over the actual story.
Yeah, I mean, most of these movies are always packed full of just choreographed fight sequences because that's what the public wanted.
That was the thing. I was really surprised. They did not skimp out on the action at all. It was like fight scene after fight scene after fight scene. And they weren't short. They were like 15-minute fight scene in the same room, like people after people after people after people. It was amazing.
Well, lots of different people fighting it all at the same time.
Yeah, and lots of different styles as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's the story. It's the sort of like the person who's.
It's basically John Wick. He's going on a revenge.
Yeah, it's
a revenge story.
But he's also the one who is. How you can say, because obviously he's lost his arm. Yeah, he's at the disadvantage. So it's like, you know, he wins through at the end of the day.
Yes, he's got to train harder to become more powerful, type of thing.
You know, and so you know, but like with a lot of these movies, they're kind of you've got to look at the characters, and I know that people have watched these kind of movies and gone, oh, you know, these are real cheesy martial arts movies. But what you're forgetting is most of the time these are done in such a way as if you think about Marvel and DC and Western superheroes, that when you see these people doing what they do, that's basically the idea of it is they are the superheroes of that culture. You know? It's when you look at these movies and you think what you're trying to watch is, you know, normal people doing sometimes very kind of extraordinary, silly kind of over-the-top thing.
You mean like the guy who jumps up into a handstand and kind of hypnotises people?
Yeah, by running around them in a handstand.
That was amazing. Yeah. I love that bit.
Yeah, but these are like the superheroes. You know, these are superhero stories for the best part. Yeah, that's the way to look at these movies. And when you look at them like that, you're looking at a superhero. Then it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about that character, he was kind of like would you say he was kind of like the Indian martial arts master?
Yeah, they had the music, didn't they?
This I don't want to give too much away about this. Oh, it's the
Muay Thai
the Muay Thai boxers.
It was the funny dances. That was amazing.
You know,
and then you had the llamas who like inflate themselves.
Yeah, but you know, I don't want to give too much away about the plot line on this one, although the title kind of.
Yeah, I was surprised actually because it was a while before we actually got to that point.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's because you say he's kind of like a really good fighter, and then it's like the typical kind of story. He gets beaten down, and then he has to make his return.
But if it was like a modern movie, he would be beaten down in the first 5 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Whereas it's actually a while before
anything happens.
All the things go down.
And then when you go through like the training sequence, you know, and everything, and then he comes
brilliant.
back and gets revenge. But I must say because there's lots of different martial arts masters in this, brought from all areas of the Far East. It was the one from India that
it was the highlight.
It was my favourite character.
Well, you got the guy with the fangs who's kind of like the main bad guy. I was like,
and there was a really funny part in it. I don't think it was meant to be funny, but it was kind of, I found it was funny. You know what I mean when I say, because there's a physician in it that's, again, I don't want to give too much away, but he's explaining about the pressure points.
Oh, there are over 600 pressure points in the body. I want you to study this chart.
I want you to study this chart, learn all these pressure points. Yeah, if you are going to have any chance at defeating, especially the llamas, you're going to have to study this chart. Fine. And then as he's saying it, he takes the chart off the wall and rolls it up and then walks off with it.
Or maybe...
And you think, wow, you must study this chart for as long as I'm talking to you, and that's it.
We did watch the dubbed version, so maybe it was kind of a translation thing, maybe?
Well, I think with...
Maybe he gives it to the character afterwards. There you go, he could do that.
With a lot of these movies, I've got to say, the dubbing is both part of the charm and part,
I'd definitely say that.
Part of the hilarity of them.
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I was really impressed.
Yeah. So, you know, I enjoyed this one. I mean, I can't remember actually seeing this one. I've seen so many. You're always asking me what ones have I seen.
Yes.
And it's really hard because I don't really remember that many of the titles because there's so many. And
they all have very alternate titles, which makes things even more confusing.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes the titles get changed. But because the majority of these martial arts movies were when I was studying martial arts back in the sort of early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, then it was when videos started coming out that in the martial arts classes we used to swap videos.
Right. So kind of like a...
kind of in-club blockbuster.
Almost, That's cool.
Because we're all enthusiastic, and so everybody used to sort of like get different ones, so you used to interchange and swap them around. So you kind of remember them more because of the picture on the cover than necessarily the name of what it was you're watching. So I don't remember this one, but I enjoyed it.
Overall, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Do you think we should check out the sequel?
Most definitely.
Would you like to know the titles?
It wouldn't be One Arm Boxer 2, would it?
Yes, it is the One Arm Boxer 2, but it's also more widely known as Master of the Flying Guillotine.
Oh, Master of the Flying Guillotine. Yeah. Okay.
You've seen the front cover, you've seen a clip, a very crazy clip, and I really want to check this out.
Right, okay, there you go. One Arm Boxer.
Definitely happy with the Blu-ray release from Eureka. It's what more do you want? It's just a fun martial arts movie.
If you enjoy Eastern martial arts movies, go for it.
And we enjoyed it so much we got all of these. So look forward to a further unboxing video that you will see on the channel very soon.
And I don't know what's in here.
You don't know what's in there. I do.
So this is going to be fun for me.
Yes. One Unboxer, definitely worth it. I would definitely check it out if you're into martial arts movies. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you would like to see.
See you in the next one.